Go. And so we are here today to talk about the movie Damnation Alley, which I kind of just stumbled across. I stumbled across it, and it was made in 1977, and it was directed by by Jack Smite, by Jack Smite, and he's famous for doing Airport 1975 with Charlton Heston, and also Midway, which also had Charlton Heston and Henry Fonda. I've not so I've it's it's been a while. I may have seen Airport, but it's been a very very long time ago. But it is quite a famous. It's actually quite a famous movie, and from what I understand, Midway is also quite well made. So he comes along and he does this in 1977, and it stars Jan Michael Vincent, George Peppard, Dominique Sanda, and Paul Winfield. Paul Winfield, you will recognize if you know The Terminator, because he appears as a sort of, I guess he's a kind of a criminal psychologist or a psychiatrist or something in the police station. George Peppard is famous for being in the A Team, but also had a movie career. He is Hannibal in the A Team. So, what is it? It's a post-apocalyptic, or as we used to say in my house, a pissed apocalyptic, because my dad liked to swap words over, and we found this quite funny. I don't know if you find this funny, but it was funny, and I recognize this Jan Michael Vincent actor, but I couldn't tell you what he was in at all. But the face is kind of familiar, but he does kind of look a little bit like, I guess, Patrick Swayze, maybe. There's something we'd have to get but anyway. So here they are. Maybe not. I don't know. This is George Peppard and Jan Michael Vincent, and it's I'll tell you a little bit about it. So there's a there's a base, and the base picks up missiles that are headed towards United States, and USA launches its missiles, and they stop about, I don't know how many. They stop maybe 60% of them or something, and then but the rest arrive and destroy the US of A, and then after that it's sort of, it's sort of a creature feature. There are giant scorpions in this movie, but they're hardly in it, really. Not They're in like one scene, and it focuses on these guys at the base, and after the missiles have landed, it's sort of a short while after that a accident happens, and they decide to leave there in a vehicle, which is a vehicle that can go on land and water. This is actually the vehicle here. And so it turns into a kind of a truck movie. And I was actually really pleasantly surprised by the movie. I thought it was pretty entertaining. And but it is very low budget, and the special effects are pretty bad. So, be prepared for that if you're going to watch it. But I thought it was entertaining. It was just something about it. They say, so I've heard that it was by the same company that made Star Wars, and that they kept taking money from this movie and put onto the Star Wars budget. So, don't know if this is true or not. There is a lot of information out there. You don't know what is like true and what isn't, really, to be honest. But Patrick Swayze, I don't know. He probably doesn't look anything like Patrick Swayze, but and this is some Dominique Sanda, and she has an accent, and she's quite good in it, and that's really all there is to say about it, I think. Oh yeah, well, there is one more thing. Jerry Goldsmith did the music, and of course, we all love Jerry Goldsmith. One of the absolute best. Uh, So you get to hear Jerry Goldsmith's score is at the same time, and that is always a good thing. Always a good thing. So I will. That is all for now, and I see you. See you next time.